Come on, you know what I want. Yo, shout out to the Most High. It's always a high see when we in our Lord State. You know what I'm saying? You're now tuning into another episode of I Need to Know. I am the host, Party Boy Lawrence, the motherfucking one of my special guests. What's your name, G?
Eddi P, man. You know what I'm saying?
What's up, Eddi P? Where you coming from?
Man, you know what I'm saying? East Oakland, California, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
You know, East Oakland finest, man. You feel me? OG. I'm an OG now. You know what I'm
For
saying?
sure.
That in there too, man, so
I can second that for sure. You know? Man, I'm glad you came on the motherfucking show.
Oh, most definitely, man. You know, it's all respect, baby. You know?
Okay.
Whatever y'all got, man, I'm here to show up. You feel me?
So since you said that on camera, so we gonna be having these Freestyle Fridays, so you seem like you the first motherfucking candidate.
Is that right? Freestyle Friday? Oh, shit, I might have to pull up.
Okay,
on
okay.
Some, you know.
Y'all heard that though, right?
Nigga. Yeah.
Cameron and Nipsey saw that. Them niggas, see, them is, hey look.
Hey, they gonna hold me to my shit too, huh?
You know, we got cameras in the camera. We got cameras in the camera.
They gonna hold a nigga to that. Straight up.
So let these motherfuckers know, man, what is you doing, man? What you on here for, man? Let them know what you known for.
Man, you know what I'm saying? Of course, I'm known for that hitters on the payroll shit. You know what I mean? Cursonato, Polo, Flexberg, Slim, Eddi P. You know what I mean? We created the hitters on the payroll with Numbskull from the Loonies, of course. And, you know, that's where it all started at. You know, now, you know, niggas done split up. We started the payroll gang and all this shit with niggas up under us. You know, shout out to my little bro, Neff. Payroll Neff right now, he doing this thing real big right now, real huge. You know what I'm saying? You know, he always been on this shit. He just turned it into the music now, so, you know, it's even bigger. But, you know, niggas doing solo shit now, man, and I've been on a solo run for a minute, but, you know, I took a break. You know, I took like a 6-7 year hiatus out of the studio.
Got you.
You know what I mean? So I felt like at this point in time, man, shit's so easy to make money and accumulate money off this shit, man. Why not give it a shot? Because, shit, we done spent so much money back in the day with this rap shit.
Yeah.
And now, nigga, they getting this shit so easy now. I'm like, man, let me try to jump in and
so
see what I can do and get a few dollars out of it, man.
Shout out to Payroll Neff. You know what I'm saying? He was a cool as fuck at the interview and shit like that. He definitely moving. Shout out to Payroll Neff.
Yeah.
How did y'all come up with that name, Hitters on the Payroll?
Actually, what happened was, back when the Loonies was popping, they had the song. You know what I'm saying? They was creating the song and all that shit, and we were supposed to be part of the song, but, you know, for whatever reason, we didn't really make to be a part of the song, but everybody thought we were, but we wasn't. They put the regime on there at the time.
I was going to say that. I was like, you know what I was thinking? You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, what good question could I ask this motherfucker? Because I'm like, nigga, the Black Riddler in this motherfucker. Except where he got question mark on his shit, all you just see is hella L's. You know what I'm saying? But look, though, you know what I would have thought would have been dope? If it would have been 2 hitters on the payroll songs. One with Yuck Mouth in the Regime, and one with Numbskull, which y'all, because it was a split album. It was a Drink a Lot versus Smoke a Lot album, and that shit would have made sense.
It would have made sense. It would have made sense like a motherfucker. But I think at that moment, you know what I'm saying, you know, we was just now coming up. Like, we was just now buzzing. We was just now fucking with them. So, you know, and them Regime niggas was in L.A.
Yeah.
So that's where all the recording was at, in L.A. So we had, you know, Numb had the penthouse for us and shit. He had a spot for us to stay at and shit. But when it came to getting everybody on the flight to come to L.A. to record that motherfucker, that was a different subject.
Completely different subject.
You know what I mean? So it didn't work out. So, you know, they did the song, whatever. And then we had created the name and shit. And from that point, from the song and all, just everything that was going on at that moment, you know what I mean? And just took it and ran with it. Jeff the Theft was our manager at the time. That was Numbskull brother.
Jeff the Theft. It's like, is he tall?
Yeah, he tall. Yeah.
I think I do he work at did he work at Tesla?
I think he might have worked at
Tesla. I think I know who Jeff the Theft is. Yeah. I think I know who Jeff the motherfucking Theft, Shout out to Jeff the motherfucking Theft. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, you know what I mean? And from that point on, man, it was 3. But at that time, it was just me, Kurt, and Fletch that was on the payroll at that moment. Yeah.
And Polo came later.
Yeah, Polo came later. He was in Atlanta when we created the group.
Yeah, man. Shout out to that nigga Polo, man.
Shout out to my brother.
You know, because like I said, man, I'm from Western North Oakland. When I went to Oakland High, you know, them East Oakland niggas treated the nigga like I was, you know, like we all grew up together. You know, because I went to Mac. A nigga don't gotta treat you. A nigga do not. You know, West Oakland niggas express how much they like you by a punch in the arm in the motherfucking first day. Nigga, give me some of them chips, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So it's a whole different type of respect. But shout out to the motherfucking Payroll family.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So what the fuck is on the plate for Eddi P now?
You know what I'm saying? Right now, I'm just trying to create my own lane, man. You know what I'm saying? Trying to figure out, you know, because I ain't always been a nigga that's trying to be different and try to come with, you know, some different flavor to the game or whatever I do. So right now, I'm just working on that. You know what I'm saying? And I just felt like right now was a time for me to just drop a video. You know what I'm saying? Drop a visual and see what it do. You know what I mean? And then at the same time, create what I'm doing for the future. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm doing. Just trying to figure out, create my lane, seeing how this shit goes, study this shit. You know what I mean? Been studying it and see which angle I'm going to go, because it's all about creating my own lane right now.
For sure. Now, I got to ask you a question. When you be busting and shit like that, because you had gas, and I'm sure you got gas still. Right? When you hear the new music, have you attempted to make some shit that replicates the new shit just because it's in? Or do you be like, man, they missing this 90s shit, so I'm just going to run with that?
I think, you know, as an artist, you always want to trying to stay current. So, you know what I mean? So whatever's going on right now in the vibe, you know, because if you're trying to make money, you know what I mean? You got to be a hustler in this shit. So you got to kind of like reinvent yourself or recreate, you know what I mean, and keep up with what's going on right now. Now, if you just want to be like, fucking, I'm just doing music and I want to do it just because of what I sound and what I hear and what's going on in my mind, you know what I mean? Then that's just you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But if you're trying to further your career and keep it going, then you got to have it. You got to make it sound, you know, well, what's going on right now. I'm not saying copy what's going on right now.
Yeah.
But the music got to be relevant. You know what I'm saying? They got to sound like it's going on right now.
You know what's crazy? Because when I think about like shit like groups like Tribe Called Quest.
Right.
When I think about people like Tribe Called Quest and in that hip hop, Black Star, Mos Def, you know what's crazy?
What?
That is pretty much the only music that doesn't have to switch up. That the only genre of rap music that could stay exactly the same.
Yeah.
You know, because gospel rap music didn't change.
Right.
You know, them niggas is borderline cussing. You know what I'm saying? And all in auto-tunes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I was, do you agree with this or disagree with this? I said, gangster rap music, I feel, right, is the only genre of rap music that hasn't really progressed since the beginning.
Progressed in what kind of way?
As far as like, when you think of your favorite 5 gangster rap albums, what gangster rap albums would you say are the 5 best to you?
The 5 best to me, of course, Straight Outta Compton. Born a Mac, if you call that gangster.
For sure.
Damn, this is hard. That 3 Times Crazy motherfucker now, that motherfucker was dope.
Stacking Chips or Real Talk or both?
Stacking Chips.
Okay, that's 3.
Stacking Chips. Let me see, what else? That Snoop album when he first came out.
Doggy Style.
Doggy Style and The Chronic.
The Chronic.
Yep.
Now, when I say progress, right?
Yeah.
The albums that you just named are 30 years old.
Yeah. You're right.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
The albums that
I got you.
Like, you married, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Shit. I done been married, divorced, my son 19. Hella shit done happened since that motherfucker. Beat, stomped down by the motherfucking OPD, you know what I'm saying?
All the shit. But you right, though. That shit ain't progressed, bro.
Yeah, like.
In my book, it hasn't.
See, and I would have even been able to take, I think the last dopest rap gangster album that I actually could say, you know what, this was the last one. I would have probably said that Thug Motivation was like my last favorite. Yeah. But that was still, what, 2006?
Yeah, that was still late.
That was 14, 15 years ago?
Still years ago, for sure.
But I will say this, though. These young motherfuckers, a lot of these motherfuckers can rap they motherfucking ass off.
They can, though. I like Lil Baby. That nigga can rap to me, bro.
Lil Baby or Dub Baby or both?
Both of them niggas can rap. You know what I'm saying? And I listen to that shit because I got kids. You know what I mean? So, you know, they keep me relevant. I want to be able to communicate with them in the way that they communicating right now. So why not do about music and listen to the different shit that's going on right now? You know what I'm saying? But them niggas can rap.
Yeah,
I think they can rap. I mean, it's a lot of niggas that can't.
Yeah.
But, like, it's some little niggas out there that's rapping their motherfucking ass off, though, for real.
So, speaking of being a little nigga rapping, right? When you was young, right?
Yeah.
What was the first song that you made and recorded? Do you remember what it was?
The first song. Oh, you know what? Hell yeah, I remember that shit. I I can't remember the name of that motherfucker, but but DJ Fuse, Digital Underground DJ.
Yeah.
We was like 16 years old.
Yeah.
He had the studio on 43rd, I think 43rd and Telegraph. Him and Money B.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we had a Shock G on the hook and everything. You know.
Oh, so y'all, it was just you or y'all?
It was me. It was me and my nigga. It was Tay Marsh. You know D Marsh. You know.
D Marsh. Yeah, Blow Brother.
Bro, brother. Yeah. It was me and that nigga. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
just the name Blow make me like this. Where is this nigga?
Yeah.
That nigga's something else.
Yeah, that's my nigga. That's my family.
Man, come on, man. Straight bush ride high, hoe would die.
Yeah. That's
5'9" running rebels.
That's my nigga, man. That's my family.
Man, I love that nigga, man.
Yeah.
So, what I was gonna say, what was your what are y'all biggest hit thus far, like the streets that the song that y'all know?
Fuck 'em. Well, as far as us as a group?
Yeah, as a group.
Fuck 'em One Time.
Okay.
Fuck 'em One Time was the biggest song. I mean, that motherfucker used to tear shit up, bro. You know what I mean? Like, nigga, we do shows, man, that shit get turned upside down, tables flipped upside down, and you know, we didn't even know the effect of that shit until years later when a motherfucker be like, bro, we used to be at parties, nigga, and they put that shit on, man. Motherfuckers used to get to fighting and whoop whoop. You know what I mean? Like, we was at our shows doing our shit, but you know, it wasn't no social media back then, so we couldn't see what other shit was going on, other parties, and you know, motherfuckers play. But that was a big song for us, man.
Yeah, I like that song. 1, 2, 3, a fucking one time. Yeah, I remember that shit. Want me to tell you where I got that album from? I got that album from. We got a mutual partner. We got hella mutual. So T. Lou, Glenn Spitter. I'm on his album and shit like that. Y'all was on his album. I was on that song "We Are Born." And shit like that. And one day Polo came to T. Lou house when he had that house at the end of that street. It's in East Oakland, somewhere around this motherfucker.
Who, Polo did or T. Lou did?
T. Lou.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
and Polo came through and gave me the CD and shit like that. I said, man, at first I was on the fence about it, but I liked some of the shit a whole bunch. You know what I'm saying? I liked some of that shit a whole bunch.
And you know, it was different at that time too, because you know, like I say, we always try to be different. So our beat selection was different. Dot did the whole album. You know what I mean? So our beat selection was crazy because Dot was making some crazy ass shit.
For sure.
Then. So if you could love it or you can like not like it because it was different at the time.
Because,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because y'all shit kind of reminded me of kind of like some Queen shit, like the mob figures and shit like that. It gave me that feel because Cruz, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers like to hear Cruz and I be like, rap groups really be like 3 and 2 or 2 with a DJ.
Right.
But Cruz, I really like Cruz because y'all had some good chemistry.
Right, and when you in the studio, man, that shit is, even though y'all family and y'all brothers, is still like, you know, y'all it's competition in that motherfucker, like who got the hottest verse, and we cheering each other on too. In the back of your mind, you like, nigga, I got to, because I knew, nigga, they was gonna come with it, so I came ready. Every time you can ask them niggas, I was ready because I knew who I was going up against.
You know what I always thought of that was dope about you though? That you could rap good any kind of way. Like you could rap fast and slow. Like you have a high pitched voice. Right. Polo got a deep.
Yeah, he got deep.
Kurt got the raspy, and what's name kind of got a mellow mellow voice. And I thought that shit was dope because like I'll be listening to them shit, and then you just might be and just start bouncing. I'm like, okay. But you know what's crazy though? I'm glad you said that because for a long time, right?
Yeah.
I don't be looking at my partners as my competition. I think this is kind of like a big mistake that I probably made. I don't look at my partners as my competition. But you kind of confuse your competition with your opposition, and they're two different things.
Yes, sir. Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you know, when snooping them motherfuckers and corrupting there, they competition, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But them other like bad boys, they opposition.
It's the opposition, exactly. You know, and that's how that shit go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because if you're not in that motherfucker competing, then you ain't gonna, it ain't gonna be right for you. You ain't gonna work out. You ain't gonna come at your best. Especially when you dealing with who you in the studio with. You like, man, I got the niggas, I gotta be spitting.
Yeah.
If not, nigga, at that time, nigga, back then, especially when we was fucking with them, man, if your verse ain't hot, man, get your ass out the booth, bro.
You know what's so crazy about Numbskull though? You know what's so crazy about Numbskull?
Numb crazy, period, but go ahead.
When I think of 2-man rap groups and there's a more lyrical nigga in the group, then usually like the nigga that's way more lyrical is way more better than the other nigga.
Right.
When they're the loonies, they damn near like, y'all could just slightly
yeah,
broader because he got better metaphors, but it kind of fit like that Rubber album.
Yeah.
Dope as fuck.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that shit is crazy.
Them niggas was a real dynamic duo, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just different as fuck, but just was the same. Like, you know what I mean? In ways, like, you know what I mean? Like, like you say, Numb was Numb. It wasn't like Numb. Like that nigga was just outshining. I mean, as far as lyrically, you know what I'm saying? That nigga was just doing. They were both doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? But Numb, that's my nigga, man. That nigga taught me a lot. You know what I mean? That nigga put us on.
You know what's crazy? Because I'm about to ask you the question, right? You got to rank these motherfuckers, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yuck Mouth, Corrupt, Jada, and Prodigy from Mobb Deep. Those are the four. Rank them 1, 2, 3, and 4.
I think my favorite would be Corrupt.
Okay.
Corrupt. Who else? And I go Yuck. I go Jada Kiss. And who else we got?
Prodigy from Mobb Deep. P.
And Prodigy from Mobb Deep.
Just like that?
Just like that, yeah.
You know what's crazy? I would go Corrupt, right?
I don't know. Jada Kiss and Yuck, though, I think I might have to. Whew,
all them niggas is the same nigga.
Yeah,
Because let me tell you something. Corrupt is on more shit that I like.
Yeah.
Yuck is on one of my favorite rap songs being I Got 5 on it, the regular, and I like, you know, he's the town version of them niggas.
Yeah.
Jadakiss, right?
Yeah.
The funny thing about Jadakiss, right?
Yeah.
Is that I could put, like, if he was my artist, I could put him with Mariah Carey. He's ass underground and still commercial.
Kill commercial.
I could put the nigga anywhere.
Right,
I could put the nigga with Mariah Carey. I could put the nigga with this nigga.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna put that nigga with my bitch though. You know what I'm saying? You know, I heard them block niggas be fucking niggas bitches. No, I'm just fucking around. Just had a little. And Prodigy from Mobb Deep, I ain't gonna lie, Mobb Deep is like my favorite duo. Like as far as like out of them,
they was
I could listen to them. Not saying that I liked them way more than the Pound, but I liked more of their shit than the Pound because they have more music.
Yeah.
The Dog Pound, that is.
Pound.
You know what I'm saying? The dog,
Daz and Corrupt.
Daz and motherfucking Corrupt.
Yeah.
Mobb Deep, that first Infamous album versus Dog Food.
Right.
Them is damn near like
neck and neck.
Neck and neck. I think they're like one of them ain't dragging other. It's basically saying this. Do you like Illmatic or do you like Doggy Style?
Right.
It's kind of like some shit like that.
Nigga, that motherfucking that New York, that Corrupt, man, that was
when he tore a patch out they motherfucking ass.
I ain't heard nothing like that. I don't think I heard, man, that song within itself murdered the whole motherfucking game. Nigga, in 1990, whatever that motherfucker
murdered the
was.
game? Watch it. Let me be a black news reporter. Murdered the game. Murdered the game. People got killed behind that shit.
Yeah, man, for real, bro.
New York. They had bomb ass pussy on there.
Oh, yeah.
They had
they had hits. I love that album.
Yeah,
that was one of the dopest albums, man, right there. I ain't gonna lie. You know, and me, I love the East Coast shit too, but I was like really into West Coast rap at that time. It was at one point in time in my life when I was just all Oakland rap.
Yeah.
Like I didn't listen to nothing. I didn't listen to nothing else. If you was a Frisco rapper, I didn't listen to you.
Well, you know what? I want to chime in real quick. Have you ever noticed that Oakland niggas really like Oakland niggas listen to Oakland niggas, but not really the surrounding cities?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like every city that end with O, they kind of support each other. Like Vallejo, San Ho, Los Banos, all them, Modesto, Fresno. No, for real though.
I hear you. Yes,
because
sir,
Mac Dre, right?
Yeah.
After he passed, that's when a lot of Oakland niggas, when the hyphy movement got up on Mac Dre. We always loved Mac Dre and knew who he was and shit like that, but I didn't
California Love and all that shit, right?
And shit like that.
Yeah.
But a lot of niggas didn't really listen to a lot of Mac Dre, but my cousin, one of my favorite cousins from Frisco, I remember that nigga was rapping Mac Dre shit in church. You know what I'm saying? He said, nigga, you gotta get up on this, nigga. You don't know nothing about this Mac Dre. Little fat nigga about 5 feet, nigga, and about... Nigga, 350. Nigga, they call him Big O. Yeah. That nigga love Mac Dre, though. That nigga...
Hey, but you right, though. Other surroundings was fucking with Dre.
They is.
But at that moment, Oakland niggas really wasn't fucking with Dre like that until he passed. But like I say, at that moment or before that moment, when I was young, like I didn't know who... Only RBL and all that shit, I was fucking with them.
Yes.
Anybody other than that...
Yeah.
I didn't know who they was because we had all the artists. We had the whole Dangerous crew, nigga. We had everything in Oakland. I didn't need to listen to anybody else.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you know, because it was like selective few motherfuckers like, okay, I'm going to tell you a motherfucker that people love in Oakland. They love to fuck out that nigga Jacka.
Oh, Jacka, yeah.
They like the mob figures, but they love Jacka. You know what I'm saying?
I think because Jack really placed himself in he put himself in the right places. You know, he played like they love Jack, but Jack work ethic was on point. That nigga had a good ass work ethic, and he pulled up to them hoods and was in them motherfucking hoods. He was in the town. You know what I'm saying? He was. You know what I mean? So a lot of the times you didn't know who everybody else was.
Yeah, and he got family and shit like he fuck with Lee Majors. Shout out to Lee Majors from 37.
Yeah,
we're Dogtown down the street from where I'm from. I see you, nigga. And Rhymeen, I see you too, nigga.
Yeah, I fuck with them. For sure.
Yeah. But this is what I'm saying though. Yeah. I think San Quentin is a super MC, but I never really heard a lot of niggas bumping San Quentin out here.
You right.
That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right. That's the shit I'm talking about. You know what I mean? Niggas had because Oakland niggas Oakland had talent in this motherfucker, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
From back then, when you talk, like when I said the Dangerous Crew, when Short had everybody up under him.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
God.
So until the paraphernalia to the mob, when you got all these niggas.
I had T. Louie in this motherfucker. Shout out to my.
You know what I'm saying? So it was hard for me to go outside of my city. When it come to music, nigga, I was, man, shit. All that was all my influences, is why I'm speaking. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So I had a question because I love random questions, and the random question of the day is this.
Go ahead.
When you think about rappers that are honest as fuck, I'm talking about on record as well as interview.
Yeah.
Who are the top 5 motherfuckers? You'd be like, this motherfucker, did this nigga just really say this?
I think for sure Pac.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Tupac, Mac Dre. You know, that nigga will say some more crazy ass shit in the interview. Who else? A nigga like DMX.
Yes, he's definitely. I mean, let me tell you something, man. Oh, look, DMX is on mine because you know I got to get my list back too.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, DMX, and I got Pac on mine, but we gonna go. Let me let you finish.
Yeah, DMX. Who else? Man, that's a hard two. Who you got?
Okay.
Give me some. Yeah, give me some.
Now, I had to narrow it down because I was like, damn, these niggas is crazy. Now, it's fucked up.
Yeah. Old Dirty Bastard.
Oh, God.
Ooh, I forgot about him. Hold on.
Mother.
Come on, man. I'm over here thinking, man. Go on. I didn't mean to cut you off, though. But
my seat is melting right motherfucking now. Look, nigga, I could put some water in this motherfucker, just say his name and get drunk in this motherfucker, man. Shout out to Russ, man.
Yeah.
So, I go OD, right? I go DMX. Now, this is the fucked up thing. Trick Daddy is one of them motherfuckers, man. That nigga said something about he got sickle cell and he just self-medicate with smoking a little coke. Or something like that. I think he said smoke a little coke or something like that.
That nigga crazy.
Yeah, smoke a little coke and a little weed and shit like that, you know, and shit like that. Every day, though.
Every day.
Well, you know, I mean, watch this, and I'm going to be him. Shit, I'm going to smoke it every day. Shit, I got it every day, right? Shout out to Trick.
Shout out to Trick. Man.
So, this is a hard one. You know why? Because I was going to say, I go Tupac.
Yeah.
But on the last one, guess what I got to really say? My last one is all of the Ghetto Boy members.
Oh, yeah.
Like, Willie D is pretty up fucking front.
Yeah, he is.
Scarface is pretty up fucking front. And Bushwick Bill.
You don't know what he'll say.
And be telling the truth. I mean, just the story about how he lost his motherfucking eye when he was going to throw his girlfriend's baby out the motherfucking window and gave her the gun. How the fuck do you sit there and admit some shit like that?
Crazy, bro. And
still have the nerve enough to drink, though. I come from a place, nigga, if you doing that, nigga, you could kick it one more time.
Yeah.
But, nigga, we bet not see even an old dude's non-alcoholic beer in your motherfucking head.
Straight up, man.
For sure.
All the real.
For sure. So I was going to say, like, who are some of your influences coming up? Like, your biggest influence?
Most definitely, like, Pac and Face. You know what I mean? It was, like, the start of that shit. Even like I say, the Oakland niggas, like, you know, like Dangerous Dame and all them niggas. Mm-hmm. Like, I was a real big Dangerous Dame fan back in the day, too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was really into that, you know, that MC Ant kind of shit. I like their voice. You know, I like Easy. That's kind of like how I was like creating my shit. You know, they had them voices that kind of stuck out. You know what I mean? And then, you know, as I got older, like most definitely like the Loonies and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Like, you know, them niggas, I used to love that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And them niggas taught me a lot. So, you know. Just the real lyrical Nas, all that shit, like just the real lyrical niggas storytelling shit. Like, you know, I was following that kind of shit. And then I had my Oakland niggas that I really love too at the same time.
Yeah, you know what's crazy? Because one of my favorite albums that ever come out of Oakland, California is Ward to State by Ascari X.
Oh, man, come on, man. Oh, man.
I was telling this guy from the East Coast, because he said, you know, Tupac lives now. I said, you know what? If you like Tupac lives now, you would love Ascari X, because they're essentially similar.
Yep.
One of them is a Black Panther album, and one of them is kind of like a Nation of Islam rebel.
Yeah, rebel in and out of correctional facilities, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was making that kind of music, you know what I mean, for niggas in jail. You know what I'm saying? So, that shit
is definitely dope, man. So, you said that you kind of like went on a hiatus for a little bit, right?
Yep.
Who was like one of the new artists or something like that you was like, man, this nigga got me back motivated? Because I know sometimes when we get up, you know, life kicks in and just be like, man, do I really have the energy to do this shit? Who gave you that push that you like, man, let me hop back in this shit?
Man, you know, at first it was kind of hard, man, because I couldn't even really listen to shit for a while.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I really wasn't even paying attention to keeping up. Like, so even like right now, I'm trying to do better at keeping up on what's going on and what's hot. But you know, I always stay in tune with like niggas that can really rap, you know, like the J. Cole's and the, you know, niggas like the Wale's and motherfuckers like that. So I kind of kept up, you know, kind of listening to them niggas, you know, through a period of my time of being off, because they was making, they was
get up a little closer.
Yeah, they was still making music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I was keeping up with them kind of niggas, you know, you know, just niggas that made music. But like I say, as the time goes on and the motherfucker kicking back and, like I say, fuck with my kids and listening to different shit, you know what I mean? I like I say, I like the Baby and the Little Babies and the niggas like that can really get on the mic and spit. You know, they can really, you know, have a high freestyle or whatever you want to call it. You know what I mean? When they get interviewed and shit like that. So that's what I really pay attention to. You know, I think what really motivated me, to be perfectly honest, it wasn't like niggas rapping or nothing like that. It was really like my family. You know what I'm saying? My family like, hey, man, hey, Eddie, you need to get back out there, because I'll be rapping in the house and shit and play beats and doing shit, and they be like, man, you need to get back out there and do your thing, man. And then I start thinking like, hey, this shit way easier than when it was when we was rocking, pressing up CDs and pressing up flyers and posters and all this and spending all this kind of money. When, nigga, all I gotta do is just go in the studio and, nigga, lay a song and mix that motherfucker and upload that bitch.
So you think that the game is easier now than?
Fuck yeah, man. Fuck yeah. I mean, you ain't got to spend that upfront money. Like, back then, you know, niggas was paying for studio time. You know what I'm saying? Niggas had to press their CDs up. Niggas had to press up flyers, like I said, posters. Like, it was a lot of spending. And then motherfuckers had to go into the store, walk into the store and buy that product. You know what I'm saying? Or you was out of the trunk. You know what I'm saying? So it was different. Now, all you got to do is upload that motherfucker and somebody on their phone to download that bitch. Or somebody, all they got to do is listen to it, get a stream. Like, shit. That shit, hell, easy than a motherfucker. Why not try it?
So, are you familiar with the cue cards and shit like that yet?
Nah.
Like, they got somewhere, excuse me, they got somewhere you could scan something, and then it downloads, like, your whole shit. Like, it's like, you know what a QR code is?
Yeah. The little thing that you scan.
Yeah, you could do that with your album now.
Wow.
You could do that with your album on flyers and shit like that.
That's crazy, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. This shit, the technology now made it so much easier. And I feel like the motherfucking game owe me, man. Hold on, man. Can I get a little bit back? Can we get a little bit back, man? The payroll needs something, man. You know, all the blood, sweat, and tears we putting this shit in the early 2000s, man.
Do you still got that album?
Which one?
The hitters on the payroll.
Oh, the ghetto, the underground like dead people in Ghetto Storm. I got the Ghetto Storm, but it's hella hard to get underground like dead people. Like, that's, I had it, and then somebody it's like, that motherfucker hard to get. So I mean, a motherfucker on Instagram tried to sell it to me, because I was like, hey, who got the underground like dead people?
What was you thinking? What was you thinking when he tried to sell it?
I thought it was a joke. I thought the nigga was playing until we was going back and forth in the DM. Yeah. And that nigga was serious. I said, nigga, check this out, bro. You would never be able to sell. I don't even know who the nigga is. You would never be able to sell me anything I did, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He like, man, because I keep all the, he keep all the old shit and sell it.
So I got to ask you a question. If you was him, what was he supposed to do?
I'd probably do the same thing. I ain't gonna lie, you know what I'm saying?
Well, you know what I would have did? The Jesus in me would have said, I'll burn you one.
Right, yeah.
I ain't gonna leave you all the way ass out.
Yeah.
I'll burn you one.
I'll burn you one and say, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Send a nigga, he could have sent the email. You could have, hey, bro, what's your email, man? I'll send you the songs over, something like that. You feel me? You could have did it like that, but. Yeah,
Speaking of burning and shit like that, right? I had this random question that I like to ask my guests, right?
Yeah.
Your favorite album? What is like one of your favorite albums?
My favorite album. I would say like Snoop shit. You know what I mean?
Doggy Style?
Doggy Style, yeah.
So say like you said, man, man, somebody stole my motherfucking Doggy Style. I say, man, I got that motherfucker, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna burn you one, right?
Yeah.
I burned you one, and guess what? I put it on shuffle, so when you get it and listen to it, the songs aren't in order, but they out of order. Are you upset, or can you live with it, or you just feel like the album has to flow a certain type of way?
I feel like the initial, it should flow how the album should motherfucking flow. Now, if I want to change and shuffle the motherfucker, then let me change and shuffle the motherfucker.
Yeah.
But how they had that motherfucker orchestrated from one down to whatever number it was ended with, let that motherfucker play like that. You know what I'm saying? Don't switch that shit for me, man. Let me do it myself, man. Yeah, that's how I feel.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you something. Do you got any songs with Payroll, Neff?
Not new shit, not current shit. I was just talking about that with Jay Will yesterday. So he said me and him need to get in the studio and knock some shit out. So me and that nigga gonna work. It just like he just got a spark out of him out of nowhere. So and that's what us encouraging a nigga like, bro, you should rap, bro. You got a lot of shit to talk about. Like, turn that shit into music. You know what I mean? So and different niggas telling him, not just us, but he finally took on that and was like, let's do it. So that's boom. Now he on this hype. So now, bam, I'm just now getting on my hype. So we just haven't connected. But, we call and talking, you know what I mean? And suggestions and this and that and the other, you know what I mean? Right now, that's my biggest critic right now. That nigga, we have conversations and we go back and forth like, you know what I mean? When I talk to him, I got to have my boxing gloves on.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I got to be prepared and ready what this nigga got to say. And vice versa. But, it's one of them niggas like, in a point in time, I had like nobody would say anything, wouldn't give me the criticism or constructive criticism at point in time. Whether it might have been like I wouldn't listen or it might have been like the nigga just think he couldn't say that. You know what I mean? So, now he in a position to where he feel like, well, he can. It ain't like, but everybody should have been doing that. But he feel like he in a position to be like, bro, that shit you was doing, that ain't right, bro. We gotta, that's how we talk now. You know what I'm saying?
But you know what's crazy though? It be like this. Like an outfit, right? Let's just say like rapping is like an outfit, right?
Yeah.
When you around motherfuckers, right, and you dressing clean in a motherfucker in 1999, right?
Yeah.
And that shit is tight as fuck. You dressing with the niggas around you, and you might be a little fresher than them niggas, right?
Straight up.
But 20 years later, your young partner might, hey man, niggas ain't really wearing that shit.
No more.
Just like down to the chains.
Yeah.
If a nigga come out with the big ass, long ass lasso and the 30 and he on belly button and niggas is wearing turtleneck chokers.
Yeah, they wearing chokers and shit. Nigga gonna tell you, bro, that shit ain't it, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That shit Big Meech and them was doing back then with this shit hanging out with them big ass t-shirts.
Yeah.
That ain't it, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Niggas is doing big links.
Yeah, man.
Niggas ain't doing big medallions like that.
And busting them bitches down. They busting them links down now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they like, motherfuckers is wearing chokers right about now. It's choking season. You know what I'm saying?
Straight up. Yeah.
So, when I was talking to one of my guests and shit like that, I'm going to ask you.
Yeah.
Young Money or Cash Money?
Cash Money.
Cash Money?
But I think I'll say Cash Money just because that was my era, and that's just because I love Juvie when that nigga dropped. You know what I mean? When Juvie was a nigga, and I love BG. This real life shit. I was in L.A. None flew me in L.A. Right when Cash Money was coming out, right when Juvenile album was coming out. I was at Juvenile's show at a club when he did his first performance in California.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. And the Roots magazine I was in the Roots magazine and everything when Roots magazine was
Yeah,
out.
yeah, I remember that.
Right, yeah. So from that moment, right, when I saw them niggas and BG was on stage, it was Juvenile performing, Cash Money performing, but you know, Juvenile the main nigga. When I seen BG, I didn't even know who he was. I'm like, man, who is that skinny nigga with the you know how they had them taper high tops, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm like, man, who is that nigga? That nigga raw.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And from that point on, I followed them niggas, you know what I'm saying? I was like, at that moment, I was probably like, I was hella young, bro. I was a teenager. So, nigga, it was one moment, nigga, because I was with Razcast actually, and he had me at the party, and nigga, we in the motherfucking Razcast trying to, you know, fuck a bitch in the bathroom, and then you got Lil Turk and Lil Wayne. They ain't supposed to be in the club.
Yeah, they young.
They run in the bathroom like trying to peek and see who. So I'm in the other stall. I'm climbing on the toilet to look over the top, right? Razcast hear them niggas at the door. He pushed the door open. You know, that's his city. He from LA, you know. He like, man, you little niggas, get your ass up out of there. Them little niggas round up out of there. So from that moment, before them niggas was on, like I followed them niggas like, man, nigga, I was in the motherfucking thing with them niggas like running around with, you know, with Turk and Wayne, seeing them little ass kids and all that shit and seeing them niggas blow up. So that's one part of it, like seeing them niggas. But as far as money, Young Money making money. Like
a whole bunch of it.
Yeah.
When I was looking at the top 50 list and I seen Drake on there, right? Top 50 rappers list. There's one, right? Because does somebody have to write their own lyrics, in your opinion, to be on that list? Or is it about just whoever makes the best music? Has the game changed that much? What do you have to say?
I think, man, you know, when motherfuckers know how to put songs together, they know how to put songs together however they put songs together. They just like Dr. Dre. You know what I mean? Like Dr. Dre didn't write his shit.
Yeah.
But he had platinum albums. You know what I'm saying? He never rapped. So I think it comes down to creating music. You know what I'm saying? Not just like any R&B writer or singer. They don't write 99% of their music. So in the hip-hop game, it's a little different because it's more competition, it's more battle. You know, you got to be a real MC. But at the end of the day, if you a hustler, if you trying to get some money and you creating music, then you do your best at creating the music how you ever.
But hold on, Eddie. I got something to say.
All right.
A motherfucker that's sitting up there singing, I'm not going to say that a motherfucker that can really sing and a motherfucker, if motherfucking Anita Baker is writing my shit and I can really still sing it, I'm getting credit for where I sing because I can actually sing songs in different any arena.
You're right.
But if I'm sitting up there saying, because when somebody's writing my rap lyrics, I'm actually taking on a persona or they're expressing the persona that I'm presenting.
Well, I wouldn't call them an MC. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I wouldn't call him an MC. I wouldn't call him just like, you know, a lyricist or anything like that. Like how he sounds. Yeah. Like you would think he's an MC. Yeah. I wouldn't give him that credit. You know what I'm saying? I would just say he's creating music. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even probably.
So can he make the top 50 rapper list or should they say top 50 rap artists?
I would say artists. Because
there's a difference between being my favorite rapper and my favorite rap artist.
I wouldn't say a rapper, you know what I mean, at all. He's an artist. You know what I'm saying?
So when you're listening to some of this new shit where motherfuckers getting on there with the auto-tunes and shit like that, do you consider that rap or do you consider that R&B? Like, what the fuck do you think that is?
What the fuck do you think that is?
No, because
that's serious though.
Like if I'm on the mix, I got the mix. I mean, Eddie P just hooked me the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? He sent me the shit. And I'm listening on the plane, and Drake come on, and then I'm listening to Roddy Ricch, and then I'm listening to Rod Wave, and then I'm listening to Future, and then I'm listening to T-Pain. Lil Baby, Da Baby, and a lot of niggas in auto-tunes and shit like that. YNW Belly. Am I listening to a rap album or R&B, or how could I differentiate what the fuck is going on?
I think that's what we let rap turn into. I think that's what we let the rap game become. You know what I'm saying? So it's rap. You know what I mean? Wayne did it first, damn near.
Who did what?
The auto-tunes and all that. You know, I'm saying as far as rapping. You know, being a rapper and starting to use auto-tunes. You know what I mean?
Oh, gotcha.
You understand what I'm saying? So I think really T-Pain and Wayne started that. You know what I'm saying? And now these little niggas, basically, as the rap game, you know, as this shit is, everybody start biting off that. You know what I'm saying? And it created a whole new wave of little niggas using the auto-tune. You know what I'm saying? So,
some of that shit sound good, man.
I ain't gonna lie, man. That's what I'm saying.
When I first heard it, I'm sitting up there like this. You know? I'm sitting up there tight than a motherfucker because I come from lyrics. So I'm sitting up there and the shit came out and I'm like this. And then I knocked my lump, and then you know what? I said, I can't believe it. Hey, man.
Yeah. Hey, you know, I was mad at Wayne a little bit for doing that shit because he did it for a long time. I'm like, damn, bro, when you gonna stop this auto-tune shit, my nigga? Like, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, he created a new, with fucking T-Pain, he created something new. So, you know, like I say, it's a whole new wave now. So it's rap.
Yeah.
This is what rap is now.
Another question. Who are the best rappers from the South? I said the South. The best 5 rappers from the South.
I like T.I.
T.I.
I like Jeezy.
Jeezy.
I like 2 Chainz.
2 Chainz.
I like Rick Ross.
No, I'm saying of all time.
Of all times?
Yeah, of all time.
Oh, I thought you were talking about now.
Yeah. My bad.
Nigga, the whole Ghetto Boys.
Okay.
I would say T.I. Put T.I. in there. Who else, man? Damn, man, you done fucked up my motherfucking. I was thinking about right now. Ghetto Boys, T.I. I was a real huge Big Mike fan.
Mm-hmm. Big Mike was tight.
Yeah, Big Mike was raw as fuck. I'm thinking. Big Mike. Who else from down there, man? Damn, my motherfucking brain. I would still give Rick Ross something, but I'm trying to go back further than that. I'm trying to go back back in our day. I'm gonna give Scarface like 2 spots: the Ghetto Boy spot and the solo spot. So
okay,
that's 5.
Okay, my 5 is Face, right?
Mm-hmm.
Andre 3000.
Oh, see, that's what I'm saying, bro. I wasn't thinking. Now, nigga, hold on, go ahead. Your list better than mine already. You fucked me up with that one, bro. Damn.
Wayne.
Oh, yeah, come on.
Shit. Is J. Cole from the South? Ain't that North Carolina?
That's considered the South.
I'll put J. Cole in there to just, you know, from these new motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, to give him some run. Fuck it. Yeah. You know, fresh legs. I had a pimp, you know what I'm saying? You can say, hey, what's her name? He said, I don't know her name, but she's fresh legs. No,
hey, you a fool. Yeah,
but and then my last one would be, I said 3 Stacks, I said Face, Wayne, and T.I.
T.I., yeah.
I think, you know what I like about T.I.? T.I. is like one of them motherfuckers, again.
Yeah.
You could put him in any box.
Yeah, you can.
I could, you know what I'm saying? Like if I was at a show and I seen that nigga in a cypher with Q-Tip, all them hip-hoppy motherfuckers, I wouldn't be shocked. Yep. If I seen that nigga getting on a track with Webby and Boosie and them niggas, he'd be the old nigga, but I wouldn't be shocked. And he would be going there right there with them niggas.
Straight up.
But you know, coming off the bench, if I had some other ones.
Talk to me.
I think Young Dro might be the most underrated niggas from the South of all motherfucking
Young Dro was really, really hard, bro. His lyrical content that nigga was a beast, bro.
That nigga's like Ghostface Killer, but just from Atlanta.
That nigga.
You have to know this nigga to know what he talking about.
Yeah, bro.
Did this nigga just say the Chevy was watermelon? I don't know if that didn't juicy or the motherfucking paint job.
Straight up, my nigga. For real.
So being in the city of dope, right?
Yeah.
So being in the city of dope, right? Mm-hmm. A motherfucker asks, would you ever, if you wasn't married or something like that, take a chick that used to fuck with crack back from 99 to 2003 and she cleaned up, singing to church and everything, would you take her serious?
Would I take her serious?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, because there's a lot of recovering addicts that's bad and doing their thing right now. Hell yeah.
You know what's crazy? Because now I gotta ask you a question. Would you ever, same question, but prostitute?
Man, you know, that's a hard one right there, man. You know what I mean? Like a prostitute doesn't clean herself up. So what are you asking me? What am I doing with this prostitute?
You tying it up. You getting serious.
I'm getting serious.
Yes.
I'm turning her into a housewife.
Yeah.
I'm turning her into a housewife. Yeah. I don't know.
Well, you know it's crazy? Because my thing is this. This is just my theory. I have a lot of theories.
Yeah.
Now I'm not I like conspiracy theories, but I'm not a conspiracy theorist. This is what I want to say. If somebody smoked crack, you know what I assume? They sold some pussy.
Yep.
That's just how I think. I think like, man, if you smoke crack, because crack is a late night drug.
It is.
It's a late night drug. It's a walk down the street and I'm running out of money, man. Let me make this shit happen now.
Yes, sir.
And with what happens now, happens now.
Yeah,
so how you think the Warriors gonna be back?
We got a couple years, man. You know what I'm saying? We got to get Clay back, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, we got to just see what we're working with and see what's happening. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We got a couple years. I think we'll be back.
Now, the question of last week, because, you know, I love questions.
Yeah.
I love questions. You know, that's why I got the motherfucking job.
That's why you got the job, for sure.
Who would you say? Say like if you was like the Lord of the NBA, right?
Yeah.
And you had to put your finger on the best person that had a professional record, right? Out of Chris Mullin and Chris Webber, who would you say was the dopest?
I think Webber was hard in college, man. You know, I was a big Michigan fan at the time Webber was there.
Okay.
Fab Five, right?
Yeah.
But as far as professionally, he only made it to the playoffs, right? He only made it to the Western Conference Finals, right?
Who?
Webber.
I think he went to the championship.
No, he made it to the Western Conference Finals, I think.
Did Chris Webber go to the championship once?
No, hell no.
Okay.
Hell no. So, me being a Warrior fan, you know what I'm saying, I would take Chris Mullin over Chris Webber.
I'm taking Chris Mullin. Me and my boy from the East Coast had this big ass back and forth, and the fucked up thing is when he pulled up the stats, like Chris Webber's accumulative motherfucking GPA, grade point average, the nigga had 18, but Chris Mullin might have had 20.6, like almost 21.
Yeah.
But every other category, like 8 boards,
rebounds,
little shit like that, and he was leading. But I had to tell this motherfucker, nigga, you got to realize that Chris Mullin was on a dream team,
straight up.
and he said, but so was Christian Laettner. So I said, yeah, but nigga, that wasn't a question. I said professional.
Yeah.
Not nigga out of college that you just got the job because you was a white boy.
Yeah, and you was tall.
Yeah. But speaking of that, you ever heard of G-Eazy?
Yep.
Do you think, first off, shout out to G-Eazy. I definitely think he's a cool MC.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I think he's a cool MC.
Do you think that he benefits from white privilege?
I think, yep, because he's able to tap into that music whenever he wants to. Tap into pop culture whenever he wants to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just like when he was introduced to the music game, I think he came out on that side of the game. You know what I mean? He just, you know, brought it back, you know, this way with shit that he's doing right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I think he came out, you know, on that side of the ball, you know what I mean, using his white privilege.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Do you think that all white rappers benefit from white privilege in hip hop?
I think you got to understand that hip hop fans is majority white people. Right? So you get a white MC that the black people like. You got to understand that these white people gonna really support that white boy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yes, they have privilege because majority of the game, majority of the United States of America is ran by the white people. So yes, he has white privilege.
Yeah, that's real. Do you have a favorite 2 white rappers?
Yeah, I like M though. M is really, really, really dope.
Yeah.
Back in the day when I was a kid, I like Search. What's that nigga name? Back in the day?
Oh, MC Search.
MC Search.
MC Search.
I like MC Search.
MC Search.
Yep.
I like MC Search. No, I'm saying is I'm about to say something because it just, you know, because, you know, I might forget this shit.
Yeah.
Did you know MC Search almost got wiped down by MC Hammer?
Yeah.
Shout out to the, yeah.
Hey,
I could just stand
there. Hey, I was just watching, I was watching that Redman little segment when he was talking about nigga how Hammer nigga used to pull up on niggas. Like,
can I say something? Let me tell you something. I'm not the smartest motherfucker ever, but I am intelligent.
Yes, sir.
I am not, I repeat, I am not fighting a nigga that dances and raps at the same time for 1 fucking hour.
That nigga got too much wind, bro.
He got too much motherfucking wind. You know what I'm saying?
Too much cardio, bro. He in shape, bro.
Who the fuck think that they gonna fight MC Hammer? What's up, Wait? Who the fuck think that they can whoop MC Hammer ass and this nigga does world tours, nigga dancing and rapping at the same time for an hour? And on top of that, last time I checked, the nigga entourage was 30. So if you got a problem with him, at least 10 other niggas gonna be there, and that's on a low night.
Yeah, they say Hammer wasn't fucking off, nigga. You pull up, Hammer gonna pull up.
Come on, man. This nigga got 5 bitches to fight your bitches. And I'm not fucking with that nigga. I'm not fucking with that nigga.
Straight up, man.
So this is another good question that I feel like. Okay, rest in peace to Eazy-E.
Yeah.
Dr. Dre calls Ice Cube.
Yes, sir.
Hey, what up, D? What up, Dre? He said, what's up, Cube? He said, man, call Ren. We gonna put together an NWA tour. These motherfuckers put together an NWA tour and all their associated acts.
Yeah.
Does Eminem get to go?
Does Eminem to get to go?
I
think that's decided by the mob. That's decided by them. I mean,
would you say they get to go?
Are you asking me?
Like Mac 10 going, you know, because he's through Cube line, motherfucking Bone Thugs, Crossroads, Bone. They on there to represent Easy.
No, I think because it's gangsters and thugs.
Okay.
Eminem is not a gangster or a thug. You know what I mean? So Eminem is an MC, so he don't belong on that tour.
He don't belong on the tour? Okay. That's a good one. I like. You know what? You know what I liked about you, Pete? I like. You know what I'm about to say? Fresh legs. Well, shit, man. Let these motherfuckers know where they can find your shit at.
You know what I'm saying? Eddi Projex, EDDI PROJEX. It's at Instagram. You know what I mean? Facebook. You know what I mean? Twitter. Everything. All the social media outlets. I got the new video out right now. It's called Back Talking. You know what I mean? Go on YouTube. Eddi P. So I changed the name to Eddi P because the P right now can mean anything. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Eddi Player, Eddi Penthouse. You know what I mean? I'm a daddy now, so Eddi Pops. It can mean whatever moment and whatever vibe I'm feeling right now. That's what it is. So if you're going to YouTube and you want to check that new video out, Eddi P. Back Talking.
And is there going to be another reunion of the hitters on the payroll?
Yes, sir. That's in the making, man. We got to do one before we die. So I'm hoping that it's sooner than later.
If y'all need anything, let me know. And are you going to be part of the Freestyle Friday?
I said yeah, but I gotta make sure I'm right. I'm an old nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? My freestyle game is I'm gonna be ready though.
Well, you know what?
Pull up, nigga. Fuck that.
Well,
nigga.
you know what? Back to the list. You can write your shit now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm gonna have something ready, nigga. Yeah.
Well, you know what? I'm L-Deez, man. Also known Party Boy Lawrence, the motherfucking one with my special guest Eddi P. Yeah. And as always, this is I Need to Know. And come on, you know what I want.
Straight up.